In the winter of 2024, Deadlock released a holiday-themed event, a little winter event. During this winter event, they featured festive little skins, unique voice lines, and then they also had their own unique holiday intro that gives me absolute nostalgia listening to it to this day. The way it worked was really neat, so you would have to play that specific hero, and by completing a task, you would achieve instant holiday cheer. For example, as Dynamo, you would have to ult 3 people simultaneously, and then you would get your holiday cheer. For some heroes, it was a little bit more difficult. For others, definitely a lot easier. And with the end of the year holiday season fast approaching, I thought it'd be fun to take a look and go back in time to see some of these old Deadlock skins that had come out during that event. It'd be cool to see if Deadlock does another holiday event, whether it be for Halloween or another one for winter, maybe adding a little bit more detail to them to make them new again and make them fresh, reworking them. I don't know, all some ideas that I have. But for those of us who did play during this winter event, we get to flex with our little cute globe in our hideout, so yay for us. I will cherish you forever, little globe. But for now, let's travel back in time and let's rank these Deadlock winter skins. I'm going to be ranking them based on their creativity and how worth it was it to complete that task to get that skin. Was the task hard? We'll talk about it. We will find out. So Abrams, right? Abrams looks like a cute little nutcracker. It looks good. I think the design, especially in comparison to the other ones that I remember, it's actually really well done. The silly little hat looks good. The facial features look really good and very Abrams reminiscent while also looking like a nutcracker, so they did a good job. The color coordination, the coat, it looks pretty solid. The inner lining of the coat, cute little detail. Honestly, this one's pretty solid. The way that you were able to obtain this skin was through getting 5 melee kills. Now, if we rewind and we go back in that time, buying items like melee lifesteal would really, help you in getting there, obtaining this. But if you're like me and in my rank, I think you'd probably struggle with this. But is it worth it? I do think it's worth it. I didn't play Abrams at this point in time, and I regret not having played him to get this skin. Abrams was just not my kind of character, and is still not my character to play. He's a bruiser, and that's not me. But is it worth it? I think so. Does it look really good? I really think so. So Abrams, I'm gonna put you at the very top, S tier skin. All right, next, Bebop's Christmas skin. A little underwhelming, maybe a lot underwhelming. The hat, okay, all right, holiday cheer. The ornament for his fist ball, cool in it of itself, but it's a little too simple, it looks nice. It definitely gives off festive, but to the extent that I would want festive, quite underwhelming. So the way that you got this skin was through doing damage with 100 bomb stacks. I feel like it was pretty easy if you just went bomb build, so it's probably an easy catch for you. So for me, I think it's not worth it. Do I think it's cool? Not really. So Bebop's Christmas skin, well, I'm happy for what it was, but it could have been better. I think in comparison to the other ones that we have, I think it could have been better. So I'm gonna put you at C tier. Gooboy's Christmas skin. Gooboy's Christmas skin. I love Viscous. I am a Viscous lover. I adore this hero. Now with this skin, Viscous has a garland wrapped around him and a silly little hat. Look at him. It's just so like him. He got into the garlands and then just wrapped himself up in it, and that's enough to be festive. Because this is Viscous, I think it's adorable, and I think they did a good job on this one. And the way you obtained this one, you had to hit 3 enemies while being in goo ball form. Worth it? Yes. Achievable? Very much so. Did I achieve it? No, I did not. But it's besides the point. I was still learning the game at this time. I actually started off as a Viscous player. So for Viscous's winter skin, I think that's a B tier. Could it have been even better? Yes. Am I content with it? I am content with it. I think it still looks pretty good. Solid for Viscous. All right, next I have Dynamo. Dynamo's winter skin makes me smile. It makes me very happy. With that big belly, you think he wasn't going to be Santa Claus? Kris Kringle. Okay, it just like suits his character, right? As seeing Dynamo as Santa. And the gifts and the candy canes in his bag are cute. It's like little cute details that I really like. Originally I thought it was just the Santa outfit, but now that I see the bag with all the little goodies in it, I think creativity wise, it looks great. And the way that you achieved this one was through getting, as I said previously, getting 3 enemies in singularity. Again, get a really good Dynamo ult. Seems pretty plausible. Even to this day when I'm playing Dynamo though, I do struggle getting more than like 2 in my ult. So in my ranks, that would have been maybe a little hard, especially during this time because I was still learning the game. I think I tried getting the skin, but I just never could. So for Dynamo and that creativity and, you know, is it worth getting that skin? I truly think so. I think I'm gonna put this one on A tier, honestly. It's cute. I see the thought behind it and I think it was well done. Next is GT. I'm GT's #1 hater. All y'all GT players just targeting me when I'm at like 1 HP, dude. Yeah, I'm GT's #1 hater. This Christmas skin does seem quite lackluster. The mustache is pretty funny. He looks silly, he looks goofy. So maybe some like goof points. His bag looking like a present, like okay, it looks, nah, this could have been better. I'm sorry, GT, I can't keep fighting for you no more, bro. I think it's just my personal bias of me not liking GT that's getting in the way. I'm sorry. It's cool, but in my eyes, I don't know. Creativity, So to get this one, you had to deal 1000 damage using your charged shot. I haven't played any Great Talon, but after looking it up, some people did say that it took them a very long time. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it is. But maybe all y'all GT lovers did think it was worth it. In my eyes, it's boring. It's giving Bebop tier. It's giving C tier right next to Bebop, so Haze's winter skin. Again, it's just lackluster. It's not giving anything. The hat, okay, cool, whatever. This like mistletoe thing she's got going on her back. Okay, I see the festivity, but it's not enough. At least give her the Santa Claus like beard like you did for Great Talon. So this one is definitely harder to have obtained. You had to get a 7-player kill streak. I've never been able to get a 7-player kill streak, but for someone who's highly advanced and knows what they're doing, it's probably easier. I don't think it was worth it to try and grind for this. I think this one's my first very bottom tier D tier. Infernus. Infernus's winter skin. Look at him. He looking snazzy with that vest, the paint, like the color coordination. He looks good. Like he just looks so pretty to look at. He's definitely giving festive. Love me a snazzy looking, well-dressed man. But overall, I'm really content. I think it looks really solid. Now, the way you obtain this one is you had to ult and capture at least 3 people in that ult. Again, pretty easy. I do think that for those who did grind for this skin, it's very much worth it. He looks good. He looks great. I think I'm putting you... I think this is another S tier, honestly. Really looks great. Now for 1 out of the 3 holiday skins that I was able to obtain. Ivy's winter skin is cozy, is cute. It's just a Christmas sweater. It's just Ivy in a Christmas sweater and a hat. I think it's just my personal biases playing in at this moment because I really like this one. It's just a Christmas sweater, but the Christmas sweater, think about it. It suits Ivy. It suits her personality. Cozy, cute. Right? They thought about this design choice. They really did. Like, I did like rocking this skin, I won't lie. But again, I feel like something else could have been added, but I am content as it is. To obtain this one, you did just have to drop 5 of her air bombs. So for Ivy's, because I think it's just because I really like her. So I'm going to put her on B tier. It just makes sense. I think they did a good job, just like Viscous's Garland. It just makes sense in my brain. Kelvin. From the front, looks boring. Looks like they could have done better. But then you take a look at the back. Whoosh! Gingerbread cookie. It's cute. It's silly. It's a freaking cookie in the bag. You just got silly hat and a cookie. Because I think it looks silly, another +10 for the goofiness factor. You'd obtain this skin by getting 2 allies and 2 enemies in your dome. Once again, pretty achievable. Seems pretty, you know, it's not insanely difficult like getting a 7-kill streak. But to get a gingerbread on your back, for those who did get this skin, I do feel like it was very much worth it. Creativity is it's again, it's nothing insanely crazy, but I like silly things, and a gingerbread cookie on your back is pretty silly. This strikes me as one of those skins that I probably, if I happened to get it, I'd be like, oh, cool. But if I didn't get it, so I don't feel like I missed out on anything. So Kelvin gingerbread holiday skin, C tier. B tier because of the gingerbread cookie. 2 out of the 3 that I was able to get. Lady Geist holiday skin. You achieved this one by health swapping when you were under 100, so literally just using your ult. Pretty easy. The ornaments on her dress, pretty fun factor. The fact that she already has a green dress, it's like, oh, it's so holiday related, you know? I do like the ornaments. The Santa hat is just like that little extra, like, this is a holiday skin, it's a Christmas skin. I think the different color of her bodice is also pretty nice. But again, it's nothing crazy. So for Lady Geist creativity, it's kind of there, not really. How easy is it to get? It's like, you could definitely get this one. If I got it, you definitely could. I think I'm gonna put it on D tier. Don't hate me, guys. Don't hate me. Okay, Lash is mad goofy. +20 goof points. That top hat, the giant ribbon, it's just kind of funny. It's not really like cool. Like, man, I really want that skin. Like, what? It's just, it's even more eye obstructing than, you know, it was before. I think they're really just trying to hide the fact that he just doesn't have eyeballs. The way that you would get this one is you had to ult and slam at least 4. It was 4 enemies. So again, pretty doable. Just get a good ult off and you would get your holiday cheer. Is this one worth to have been grinding for? Creativity? Not really there. But is it worth it to get? Yeah, I would say so. It's just dumb. It's just goofy, and that's why I like it. I love dumb, goofy stuff. I want to put him at A tier. Oh, guys, don't cook me. Now this is what I'm talking about. McGinnis's holiday skin. Once again, it just looks so goofy. How are you gonna give my baby girl a whole beard? Look, I know they did that for Grey Talon, but on McGinnis, it's funnier. I like McGinnis. The Christmas gifts, like, okay, but I'm really just there for the facial hair. That beard, that luscious beard. The way that you get this skin, you had to take down or assist 8 objectives on the map, which again, if you're going like turret build or, you know, gun Guinness, then it's like it's pretty doable. Is it worth it to get McGinnis with that facial hair? Yes, I think so. The creativity, again, it's like, it's funny, it's goofy, but in comparison to our S tiers, it's, you know, it's a little bit lackluster. So for this one, do something goofy and you'll charm me. I think I'm gonna put this one at a B tier. Actually, no, I'm gonna move her down. I don't think the facial hair is enough for me to place her at a B tier. It's funny, but I don't think it's B tier worthy. Moseph and Krilliam. I like this one. I think it's cute. The red nose, the antlers, the The necklace, the light up necklace, it doesn't get, it's not like super over, it's not super, you know, like holiday detailed with a bunch of stuff. I think it looks cute. It suits them again. I think it's very much Mo and Krill. I think Krill could have had like something a little bit more done, like a little Christmas sweater on Krill, you know, like a little tiny one. The red nose just really sells it. The way you obtained this one was through ulting and either assisting or getting a kill off of your ult, and you had to ult each enemy player. Again, pretty doable. Worth it? I think so. I think so. I like this one a lot. I think I'm gonna put it on A tier. They're so cute together. Words can't even begin to describe how much I adore Paradox's winter skin. It's simple, but I like the creativity behind it. A snow globe for her freaking head, for her fishbowl head. That's literally it. To obtain this one, you had to get 3 kills while you were up in the air. If you're like me and your movement sucks, you are not, you know, getting no damn kill while you're up in the air. So it's a little bit harder, but is it worth it? Yeah, I think so. This parry is going to A tier. It's simple, but effective. Pockets Holiday Cheer. Looking cozy. That's about it. This is the third one, the third skin I was able to get, and you get it by afflicting affliction onto the enemy, at least for, so again, super easy. You can just, you know, dive into the mid boss and you could have like ulted them while they were in there. Nothing super in your face. The ribbon on the suitcase, they look cozy. It is cute though, I will admit. I do think it's really cute. I think Pockets looks a lot nicer in comparison to the others we have seen. So I'm gonna put Pocket on B tier. When I tell you the absolute rage that coursed through my veins when I couldn't get this freaking 7 holiday skin. I am obsessed with this skin. Cookie Hat 7. I've talked about it before. My adoration for this skin is beyond human language. The slippers, the cookie hat, the PJ pants. The way that you got this skin was through getting a kill with Stormcloud. I couldn't do it. There were so many times I was so close and I could not get it. I love Cookie Hat 7 so much. I love this one. My favorite. Cookie Hat 7. Shiv's Holiday Cheer. Mid or below mid. The sack, the hat, you know, it's just, it could have been better. The candy canes are a cute addition. Maybe give him the Santa Claus facial hair treatment like you did for McGinnis or Great Talon, you know, add a little bit of spice. The way that you got this one was through killing 3 enemy heroes with his ult. Like if you really wanted this skin, then, you know, it just feels like you'd get that achievement while just in a normal Shiv game. So grinding for it and you weren't a Shiv player just seems kind of like, nah, it doesn't really seem worth it. Hence why I didn't grind for it or didn't even try. Shiv Holiday Cheer, you're going down here. I forgot how scary Vindicta's old model was. Vindicta's Holiday Cheer, honestly, not bad. The color coordination with her dress, that little bell, you know, dangling there. I think it definitely does look very appealing to the eye. I didn't play any Vindicta during this time, so, you know, trying to grind for this skin wasn't exactly on my radar. And you obtained it by getting 2 enemy hero kills during flight. I can't aim. Rarely can I aim to this day. So if I tried back then, I think I would have struggled a decent amount. For what it is, I do think it looks pretty nice. Creativity in comparison to other ones, and I guess at least my personal taste, like I do think it's there. I see the idea, I see the vision, but I wasn't exactly, you know, trying to grind for this. So I'm gonna put Vindicta at a C tier. Warden. I'm not gonna lie, I had to look up what this was on his head. I found out it's figgy pudding. I don't exactly eat figgy pudding during the holidays. We eat arroz con leche and champurrado, okay? So this This figgy pudding is a foreign concept to me. Now, the way, like, I will say that does look pretty scrumptious. It looks pretty good because it makes me hungry. Plus 10 points. I think that's good design that it makes me hungry. Is he bald? Definitely doesn't feel very reflective of his character. In fact, it does feel quite goofy. The way that you achieved this one was hitting each enemy hero with Binding Ward. Again, it just seems like if you're playing Warden, it's just like average Warden gameplay and you would just get it because you're just doing stuff like that normally. So it doesn't seem incredibly difficult to have gotten this skin, but is this something that you would really want to work towards? In my eyes, not necessarily. I'm not super crazy about it. Maybe you are. Maybe that figgy pudding do be looking really good. I think that's a D tier. Wraith's holiday skin. Once again, just like Infernus, I think it looks really slick. It looks good. This one does feel very like it belongs to that character. I think the colors look really nice. Her coat, the ribbons, the hat, especially the ribbon on like her chest, like it just looks, I think it looks really pretty, but also not being incredibly goofy, you know, like having a figgy pudding hat. She still looks like a badass. The way that you obtained this skin was hitting 6 cards in 10 seconds. So throw in 6 cards, it could be at enemies, it could have been troopers, it could have been, you know, camp. As long as you're throwing out 6 cards, you were to get your skin. Easy, doable, cool skin, worth it. Yes, creativity there. I think that's an A tier for me. Yamato's skin, they popped off with this one. This one really looks festive. It looks really fun. It looks cool too, like the ribbons on the armor. In my eyes, I don't think it looks like goofy enough, holiday cheery to pull away from her character. The amount of ribbons might be a little excessive. She still looks pretty neat. The green, the ribbons, this one's well done. The way you achieved this one was through getting 2 kills while you were in her ult, shadow transformation. Again, pretty self-explanatory to an average player that isn't me. It's pretty doable, and I do think it's worth it. So Yamato Christmas skin, S tier. And last but not least is Mirage. Mirage's, in my eyes, could have been a little bit better. The hat, like, again, it's not super overpowering to like pull away from the character, and it's like just enough of like, okay, holiday cheer. Minimal, but I think it works. The way you achieved this skin was through killing an enemy hero who is far away with your Jin mark, so again, it feels very easily done. Creativity, a little bit on the lower side, but it works. Difficulty, pretty normal. Nothing too out of the ballpark, nothing too crazy. For this one, I think I'm gonna put it at a C tier. So here is the finished tier list. Cookie Hat 7 on top. On top! After these past couple of weeks where I did very lengthy essay type videos, I wanted to just turn off my brain and go back to my roots of making silly content and talking about things that I really like about this game. Those videos really took a lot out of me. A lot of research and a lot of time, but I loved how they came out. Thank you so much for supporting me as always. I appreciate it immensely. And I will catch you on the next one. Cookie Hat on 7! Wait, what? Cookie Hat on 7? Cookie Hat on top! Much love, as always.